Okay, so for me, I wanted to talk about this. I came across this channel. They're so. It's like, are you a lesbian or something? Like, why are you so obsessed with what women do in their personal relationships? I don't understand that. From my perspective, this is a thing I can't understand by pickmes. And this is probably why you find on my channel I do often trash random pick me content creators. And the reason I do is because it's like their behavior towards other women to me is telling of who they are and what they see themselves as, basically. Okay, so if you are somebody who basically um is not seeing if you're someone who constantly focuses on what other women do and what is a bad woman, then to me, from my perspective, you're the type who basically is just focusing on what other women do poorly in order for people to not focus on what you do wrong. What's fucked up about you? You know, that's why people do that. They focus on others because they're jealous of other women, because they're uncomfortable with other women, because they're angry at other women. And that's the problem to me. It's just like, that's why I don't really like pick-me's, because they're so insecure. You're focusing on other women and what they do. What happened to their marriage, what they did with their husband. Is he your husband? Oh, yes, I know you wish he was your husband. That's why you keep picking on what she's doing with him as a wife. That's why you keep picking on other women, what they do as girlfriends, as fiancés to their man, you know. Because what your problem is you have personal issues with yourself. Most likely that's why I feel like a lot of the time pick-me's are physically less attractive. And I pointed this out in other videos because most of the time if you pay attention, they focus on what another woman is doing for another man in her personal relationship. And to me, the preoccupation is like, well, why do you care? She's not someone that you claim you want to potentially be in a relationship with. So why do you care the quality of a girlfriend, the quality of a wife that she is? You know? And there are different types of pick me channels. Some channels, I watch one channel that is more a pick me channel, I guess. But even in that case, to me, with her, it's different because she doesn't seem to focus too much on women like that. Instead, she honestly does seem to give advice to women too. She's not focus on what a woman is doing wrong, specifically more what to look for in a woman is more the thing that she focuses on, it seems like. Not too much negativity, more positivity, which is cool. And that's different. If you're giving advice to someone on what to look for or what you want or things of that nature from a woman's perspective, that's different, obviously. And also, I don't personally have anything against what people call pick-me's. People call me sometimes a pick-me, I guess. But the difference is that pick-me's who have low self-esteem are the ones that are annoying to me because all they ever want to do is focus on what someone else is doing wrong. But they don't want to self-improve their own lives. They don't want to look within because if they look within, they have things that I think are unchangeable, that are flawed, basically, and they can't accept those flaws, whatever that flaw is. It could be a physical one, yes, and it could be something that is a personality characteristic. It could be anything for that matter, but generally, it's just kind of like these type of women, they focus on other women. And it's like, why do you focus on other women and what they do wrong? You know, to me, it's like when you're doing that, it puts a bullseye on you as to what's wrong with you. What why do you think something's so wrong with you that you have to point out all the bad things another woman is doing so then you can feel like you look a little bit better? And like I said, in a few situations that I'm thinking of, um, it could have to do a lot with um, femininity in some people's cases and attractive levels. Some people are not happy with the fact that they look masculine, for example, or they're perceived as masculine. You know, and to me, I know people like to call these women masculine in personality. I don't think they're masculine in personality. I think they're masculine in looks of one nature or another. And when they're masculine in those ways, basically, what happens is they basically have an issue because they have an outward appearance where one way or another people are seeing them as masculine. But deep down inside they wish they were a feminine little flower, basically. And it doesn't align with their looks. So then they have an insecurity with it, basically. Um, but, you know, to me, yeah, that's just my personal idea of it. It's just like I don't understand why people always are trying to act like, with pick-me's, that they are somehow trying to please men. I don't think they are actually trying to please men, honestly, if you think of it. They're just trying to degrade another woman so then men can feel like she's the only option. That's what they basically are trying to do. They're trying to basically attack other women so then they can only be the option. So then whatever they do is acceptable to men, you know. And, for men, honestly, I would think this is a major thing you see with some content creators when they address other pick-me's. They address the fact that these people, are just trying to basically trap them, basically, and that they have flaws and they try to point them out and things of that nature. And I don't have anything against that. To me, I'm like, that's the correct approach to go about this because, you have to look beneath the surface and look at the motive. Why would you focus on another woman? You're not dating her. You're not going to be with her. You claim you're straight, or you claim you're not interested in her specifically. You know what I mean? You're not into her. But at the same time, you want to basically try and attack women because you feel like that's basically your competition and you feel like you can't compete with those women. So the best thing that you can do and the only thing you can do is tear that woman's image apart so then you can have a better image to the men that you want to be chosen by. Me personally, like I said, people might call me a pick-me. I generally don't attack other women for their dating choices, their relationship strategies, or whatever they choose to do in their personal lives. To me, I don't care what they do. This is a main reason why I don't care about sugar babies and things of that nature, because to me, it's like, well, whatever they do, if the man is happy with it and they're together, or whatever's going on, they're together, so I'm guessing they're both happy in the relationship they're in, then that's good for them. Just don't put that on me. That's all I ask. Don't put that on me because I don't want that. That's not an ideal relationship for me. I'm not hypergamous. I'm not a sugar baby. I'm not a gold digger. And I'm not trying to use any disparaging words or names against other types of women. I don't know which one is the appropriate name. I guess hypergamous, maybe. I'm not hypergamous, that's not my strategy with dating. I am more, I think, more of an open, honest type who's just really honestly looking for someone who's my other half, not really something to do with like money or anything like that. That makes no sense to me. Um, but yeah, I mean, like, I just don't really understand why I would attack another woman on her dating strategy. To me, that's her business. How she wants to go about it, that's her business. What she wants in a man is different from what I want in a man. And I don't see why I should say that she should what I want. Why would I want her to want what I want? Honestly, she can go want other types of men. I mean, more for me. I don't really care about the money. So we'll probably have different men that we're competing for anyway. You know, we probably have different interests when it comes to personality. So I don't really get why, I would try to tear another woman down, in that regard. And I think that's just because I don't really get insecure with women. Women don't make me insecure. Men make me insecure, but women don't. That has to do with my masculinity. But anyway, that's just some thoughts on some pick-me's and why I do see myself similar to pick-me's, but the difference is I just don't attack women. That's basically the difference. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Bye.